Welcome back to Trey's Auto. Today we're going to look at the 2025 Cadillac XT5 and find out if it's the best mid-size luxury SUV on the market today, or is it in desperate need of a redesign. Let's get right into the video. And here it is, the 2025 Cadillac XT5, a mid-size luxury SUV on the market that really has a good following with the Cadillac brand. But my main question today is it in need for a redesign? So let's get right into it. On this grayish color, we notice a lot of chrome around it, and in today's market, it's kind of a love or hate falling with the chrome. Either you want the chrome or you want it all blacked out. So here we are at the front of the Cadillac XT5. You'll notice we have LED headlights. There's our Cadillac logo, chrome around the grille. We also have fog lights on each side, chrome around those as well, and chrome around the bottom front bumper there. And at the tires we have 235 by 55 on a 20-inch painted aluminum wheel. I do like the spoke design there. I like the kind of thinness of it. It gives it a very luxurious look to it. Here we have the Cadillac logo on the side there. Silver mirrors. We have chrome trim side rails there. And the chrome trim going around the windows as well. Here we are at the rear of the Cadillac XT5. You'll have the Cadillac logo centered there. You'll notice the rear wiper is tucked up underneath there, which is a nice look. Kind of hides it away there. XT5 on the left, all-wheel drive down there as well. We do have a lot of plastic on that lower bumper there, which I'd like to see that gone, especially for a luxury brand such as Cadillac. Here we are at the rear of the Cadillac XT5. You'll have the Cadillac logo centered there. You'll notice the rear wiper is tucked up underneath there, which is a nice look. Kind of hides it away there. XT5 on the left, all-wheel drive down there as well. We do have a lot of plastic on that lower bumper there, which I'd like to see that gone, especially for a luxury brand such as Cadillac. We have big chrome strips on the door handles for our keyless entry as well, on every door handle. The Cadillac Escalade comes in an overall length of 189.6 inches, a wheelbase of 112 inches, and a width of 74 inches, excluding mirrors. Has an overall height of 66.1 inches. The Cadillac XT5 has two engine options. It has a 2.0 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and available 3.6 liter V6, which we're looking at today. The 2.0 liter produces 235 horsepower and 258 pound-foot of torque, while the 3.6 liter delivers 310 horsepower and 271 pound-foot of torque, both paired to a 9-speed automatic transmission. As far as fuel economy for the two engines, the standard 2.0 liter turbocharged engine has 22 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, and combined 24, while the 3.6 liter has 21 miles per gallon city, 27 highway, and combined 23. While it is the less fuel efficient option, the more horsepower does have its benefits. Now let's go to the cargo area of the XT5. The button is right there to the right of the Cadillac logo. And here, have some good amount of storage underneath there. You'll have an auxiliary port right there. Nice area right here too. We have a very good amount of storage here. You also have that cargo rail system, which you can adjust and keep your items from sliding around. And as far as cargo capacity goes, you're looking at 30 cubic feet of space behind the rear seats there. Now if you fold those seats down, you'll increase it to 63 cubic feet. We do have the power lift gate. We're going to push that button and close it up. Now let's go to the second row. In the second row, you'll notice you have some really nice looking fake wood grain there, some trim, soft touch, hard plastic there. I'd like to see that a little more updated. We do have the Bose audio, nice grab handle, and room for some couple bottled water there. Here we have some very nice looking premium leather seating here, which you would expect from Cadillac. Here we are sitting in the second row of the Cadillac XT5. You're looking at 39.1 cubic feet of space for the legroom itself. I would like to see a little more in that area where other models like the Lincoln Nautilus do really excel there. But here you do have the climate control back here. We've got heated seats, we've got AC vents, and we have some USB-C and USB ports as well. And the seating position is pretty comfortable. I would have to say that some other models are a little more comfortable than this Cadillac XT5, but I'm not going to knock that too much, as it still is a very premium and very nice feel to the seating position. Headroom is also a little lacking with this panoramic moonroof. I'm touching the roof here, and I would like to have a little more headroom as well. Let's go to the cockpit of the Cadillac XT5. You have our wood grain material there, hard plastic here, soft touch here. There's our memory seats, locks and unlocks, and there's our mirror controls, our Bose audio speakers. Going over to the leather seats, we have powered driver and passenger. And here we are behind the wheel. Let's start it up. And then we have a very basic display as far as the instrument cluster goes. You have your miles per hour on the right, tachometer on the left, information in the center there. Turn the air down a little bit so we can hear. It's a hot day today. But overall, this could use some updating. Going back to the steering wheel, we have the Cadillac logo. We have some more fancy material here, give it some glamorous look to it. So over here we have our cruise control, our Bluetooth connectivity. There's our heated steering wheel, lane keep, and our pre-collision warning system. Over here we have a favorites for our radio to go toggle through the favorites when we set them up. And here we have our information cluster display where we can toggle through like my fuel economy, air filter life, tire pressure, oil life, fuel, average miles per gallon, all the great features there. You know, that's very nice and very informative there. I just wish I'd have more on here to kind of update it, as I feel like we're sitting about 9 years back with the times as far as that goes. And we have the push button, and we got our AC vents, which I like that position there in. That gives it a nice look to it across the dash there. And here's our infotainment screen. It is an 8-inch color display with touchscreen capabilities, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless connectivity. So you have all those features. To me, this system from GM just needs to be updated to the ones that are in other models. Let's see, we got audio, phone, navigation. If we hit navigation, resolution is very clear and good there. We have user settings, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We can toggle over to our apps on start, climate, rear climate, so we can operate that in there, or we can go down here to our dual zone climate control, heat and ventilated seats, so we have all those features as well. Let's put this thing in reverse, which with this Cadillac XT5, you push that button and push it up. We do have 360 camera with great resolution there. I will give them that, but they have improved that on these models. We have trajectory lines as well. Going down here, we have also an easier button for driving to get through our music, our maps, our Bluetooth connectivity. We can go back. We can also put it back in park. We can toggle over the turn dial through the different apps and features there. We have traction control and our different drive modes. We have auto, all-wheel drive, sport, off-road. Our center console. We have a little storage tray, very deep. We have USB and USB-C ports there. And as far as pricing goes for the Cadillac XT5, it starts off at $44,000 and goes up right up to $60,000. So as far as pricing goes, I don't feel that it's really an overpriced vehicle, and I feel like, you know, when all these updates happen, it's going to increase and kind of get in line with some of the competition. As right now, I feel like it's kind of on the lower end of some of the competitors, like let's say the Lincoln Nautilus. Let's get behind the wheel and take a drive in this Cadillac XT5 and see how it handles. Here we are behind the wheel. Let's take a little drive in this XT5 and see what luxury feels like for Cadillac. Right off the bat, I'm getting a little more road noise than I would like to see from a luxury brand. Now the seating position is very nice, and I do like the way it feels as far as initial handling. And this 3.6 liter is very peppy. It has a very good amount of power, and I would definitely choose that over the 2.0 liter turbo engine. I feel like when you're going premium luxury, you need to stick with the highest power you can get as far as output goes. Takes bumps very nice, very premium feel. As far as handling characteristics go, just overall very smooth ride, and I am impressed. And I have gave it, you know, the criticism of the exterior and interior features, feeling like it needs to update itself, but I will say it still does drive very premium. And I give a lot of praise to the Lincoln products, as I really have liked the way they drive and handle over the years, but I will say that I am impressed, and this makes a really nice driver here. Visibility is great, ride height is great as well. This AC blows nice and cold, which is an added feature on this hot day we're dealing with here in North Carolina. It also handles corners very well as well. It just takes them nice and smooth. Let's turn the corner here and do a little acceleration test and see how this 3.6 liter does with the throttle acceleration. And let's go. Slight lag, but it really kicks in as the RPM band increases, and it has great amount of power, and it's the perfect amount of power in my opinion for this size vehicle. So I am very impressed with that as well. And I do love how it's naturally aspirated. I really appreciate you spending time today on this 2025 Cadillac XT5, and overall I am very impressed with the drivability, and I do like all the features that it has, which is it's up to par with all the other luxury brands. The only thing I would say is let's get it updated and let's get it looking like a 2025 model, and you know, not like a time-aged Cadillac. But that's really my only negative with it, is it does need a refresh. I do like everything else about it, and I really appreciate you spending time with me on this video. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications on all the content we have coming out in the future. I appreciate it. Drive safe out there. Have a great one.